1 second, yeah. Go on your Facebook too. Is it playing? Is it playing live though? Yeah. It is now, isn't it? Right, a couple of minutes, guys, yeah. How long's left on it?
Wow. Wow. Right, I'm live on the telly as well.
That's out of here.
Hi mate, can you hear me?
Yeah, let's just go for it, guys. So we're live now, all right?
Yeah, you won't be able to see me because I'm in the back of the car.
Over to you, Oscar.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the North Lancashire User Forum Live Lounge. Wonderful to see you today. I hope you're all well. We've got a really packed agenda. And the theme today is legacy, and we've got some really exciting people on doing some great work out there to talk about that. So if we'll just do a quick round of introductions. I'm Oscar from Red Rose Recovery and the Lancashire User Forum, and these people next to me, these beautiful people. Do you want to start with Lindsay? Go on, Lindsay.
Hiya, yeah, I'm Lindsay. You've probably seen me on here before. I'm Lindsay Jackson. I'm lead volunteer in the North for Red Rose Recovery and an advocate of the Lancashire User Forum. And I'm here to do your shout outs. If you'd like to share and like the button, you'll be put into our prize wheel, which we run every week. If you just even type a hello, or if you've got questions for any of our guests, I'll do my best to shout your name out.
Thanks, Lindsay. We've got Kevin as well.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm Kevin, team leader for North Lancs, Red Rose Recovery, advocate as Lancashire User Forum. So thanks for coming, everybody, and thanks for watching, everybody at home.
And here we have Chris as well, who's going to be doing some music later for us.
Hello guys, lovely to see you again. I was here last month, but I've been brought back for some ungodly known reason. Hopefully to entertain you and put some smiles on faces. yeah, I'm going to give you a little bit of music to hopefully cheer you up and bring the spirits up in these dim and dismal and uncertain times. So yeah, lovely to be here again, guys.
Thanks, Chris. We have Claire as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Claire. I'm from We Are With You Lancashire. So drug and alcohol service for young people under 25.
Lovely, thanks Claire, welcome. We have Alex from Acorn as well. How are you, Alex? Oh, I think you're on mute.
I need to unmute myself.
Hey.
Yeah, hi, I'm Alex. Really glad to be here. I'm going to talk a little bit about a befriending service that myself and a few friends that have put together in Lancaster.
Brilliant, lovely, thank you.
Alex.
I think we have with us as well, is he there? The mysterious and elusive Balaclava blogger. How are you?
Balaclava blogger is here, live and direct with you from the back of the car on my way home to sunny Blackpool. Hello.
Hello, lad.
Yes, Terry. Oh, is it a secret that it's Terry under that balaclava?
No, it's not. No, it's not. No secret.
The object, done it.
In the back of the car travelling, so it's pretty hard to see me at the minute, guys.
That's all right. Thanks for joining us. So tonight, I want to remind people as well, spin the wheel. We've got a doubled up prize. Thanks to Claire, lovely, donating a £20 Boots voucher. There is a £40 gift up for grabs, £20 Asda, £20 Boots. So remember to like and share, comment, tell Lindsay what you want us to hear. And let's go. So one of the things that we want to talk about, obviously, this week is legacy, which is our theme. And obviously, it's the hope of the Lancashire User Forum to create a legacy of sustainable recovery in communities. So these lovely people here with us tonight are going to talk about that and how we strive to teach people that they're assets and not just addicts or victims or just survivors, and how we support people to realise their potential and hopefully pass on a legacy to them that they can share with others and help build some access to recovery. But to start us off, first item on the agenda is the 2020 Heroes Award, which we'd like to award to one of our own. The Heroes of 2020 Essential Workers Award is presented to Lorna Simpson by Inspire, Acorn, Red Rose Recovery, various other organisations who'd like to thank her and say congratulations for, in this hour of need and one of the worst crises since the Second World War, often putting ourselves in harm's way in order to provide support to people. So we just want to give a quick round of applause and a massive thank you and congratulations to one of our own 2020 heroes, Lorna Simpson. So well done, Lorna, we love you.
Well done,
Love
Lorna.
you, Lorna. You deserve it.
And I think we've got a little clip that we're going to play as well of this award.
Yep, we have. I'll get it up now.
Awesome.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Mark, and I'd like to welcome you all to the latest edition of LUF Lounge. Before we go any further, I have to point out that I have never done anything like this before in my life, so I'm incredibly nervous, but a challenge has been put before me, and it would be rude to say no. We're going to be doing a programme today all about a thing called the black dog, but I'll move on to that a bit later on in the programme. But for now, Lorna, this is a little something for you. I'll just start off by saying that when I came to Inspire and Red Rose, I didn't know which way was up or down. I thought my life has ended and there were no prospects there for me at all. I can't tell you what's happened since then. It's been miraculous. But during my journey, which started just before lockdown, I was very privileged to meet this young lady to the left of me, Lorna, who is a volunteer with Red Rose Recovery over there in Preston. And you know, I'm not just speaking for myself, Lorna. I think I'm speaking for everybody in this room and from my heart when I say that since we've all met you, you have inspired us, You have given us courage. Your smile has warmed us when we felt down. And you just give us never-ending encouragement, whether that be through the church or other aspects. And we just think you're an absolutely brilliant person. So it's with great pleasure and it's a great honour for me to make a presentation to you today, because we really do think you deserve this big time. You have been voted by us all as one of the heroes of the year 2020. I wish to present you with this small token of our love and appreciation in the Fellowship of Recovery. Lorna, God bless you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you do, and you've made a big difference to us all here. So God bless you and well done. Just a sterling person like you. And you know, we're standing by a set of drums here, you know, and there's a song, you know, I need no excuses, I beat my own drum. You keep beating the drum that you're doing because you're an inspiration to us all. Thank you so much and God bless. I'll give you the COVID handshake as well. God bless.
So, yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Can I just quickly jump in, because I'm already running out of space, believe it or not, because when Lorna got presented, the feed has gone mental. The likes and love buttons have just gone absolutely mad.
So they should be.
Absolutely. Oh, 100%. Like, she's an absolute legend, isn't she? Let me just shout out a quick few names. Steve Matthews, Barbara English, Stuart Watson. Like and share, please. And thanks to all volunteers during COVID, including the ones who've helped in recovery. Joe Duffield is a massive, massive fan of the Lancashire User Forum every week. Julie Cahill, Chris Blencarn. Laura's actually watching and she's saying we're out in this, everything's in together. Rachel Singleton, Howard Jones, Chris Blencarn, Lorna Simpson again, sorry. David Fenton, Martin Hodgen, Lisa Graney, Dan Littlechild, Paul Kane, Jonathan Chapman, and our lovely Barbara English. It's gone mad, absolutely mad already. The love button's just crazy.
And it's right to say, Lindsay, I think Lorna has gone above and beyond during the COVID.
Yeah.
During the
pandemic. Absolutely.
Yes, there was no stopping her, was there? COVID or no COVID, if there was where there's a will, there's a way. But she's been incredible. Incredible.
One of a kind.
In that room that day as well. So we had service users from Acorn, Calico, Inspire, Red Rose, and all those people that Lorna's been working with throughout COVID. So it's pretty amazing what she's been doing. Well, that's a shout out not only to Lorna, it's a shout out to all the frontline workers what have been getting us through this COVID, like Oscar was reading it out before. It's a shout out to everybody, isn't it? And the award what she's given, Franklin Mint, they've minted a series of medals, and the one that Lorna got was Essential Workers 2020, Heroes of 2020. So it's a nice piece of kit for her, and it's well deserved as well, I think.
Absolutely.
She's actually just posted this. She's actually in tears.
Yeah.
She's crying.
She was in that day as well. She had no idea what was going on, did she?
No clue. I think in the back of that thing, if you heard the mad woman squealing, that was me, because we filmed in St Anne's, and I think if you can hear a mad woman scream, that was me. Pete Yarwood just posted as well. On Alan Holmes is watching. Lovely Alan. Pete Yarwood, anyone who's following this, please, could you follow the Red Rose Facebook page, please? And everyone remember to like and share. On a first-time watcher, Stephen Jenkinson. Good evening, Stephen Jenkinson. Absolutely brilliant, he's saying. So.
Welcome, Stephen.
Superb.
Yeah, really, really wonderful. Thoroughly well deserved. I think it's worth mentioning as well. That award isn't just our celebration of Lorna. This is a celebration of every single frontline worker out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like. This is a culture that's been created by some really amazing people, and the support is there. I met Lorna for the first time about 18 months ago, I think it was. At the back end, I'd just come out of a mental health unit after going cold turkey, after, you know, getting to the point where I was smoking crack and I had no people left my own age that I'd associate with me, and, you know, truly at a rock bottom. And Lorna was one of the first people from Red Rose Recovery I met, all of whom, but Lorna in particular, has always believed in people. She said to me back then, I want to do groups with you. We want to work together. You know, we want to increase our capacity. We want more people out there volunteering and doing their bit, and passing on that legacy that was handed to them. So yeah, I think just massive congratulations to Lorna. We love her loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely echo that, and I could speak for 2 hours straight telling you how much Lorna's done for me and how amazing she is, but I won't do that. I will just say that I am here today because of that woman and the love and support and care she's given me. So she deserves the medal, and she is absolutely amazing. I really do care for her like a second mum. She's done so much for me, and it just goes to show how much she's done for everybody else with the love and stories that people have. I think everybody has a story about how great she is. So yeah, she's amazing. So are you, Kev?
No, it's incredible. I've got tears in my eyes just looking at the comments that are coming. I do beg your pardon. It's just, yeah. Oh, and you've got some love coming in, Oscar. Pete Yarwood says you're looking really well, pal. Well, there's a compliment, isn't it? It's not bad, is it?
I think the lack of that jacket that you were wearing yesterday or the day before has really harmed the entire.
Hold on a minute, I'll be in words with Pete. What about the rest of us?
Come on, Pete Yarwood.
Hi, Pete.
Claire, it's well at you, Claire.
Welcome, sir.
I'll tell you, Claire, if it logs it. I'm feeling a bit left out, to be honest. If we don't get a compliment now, Claire, I shall put.
Strongly worded email will be sent on Monday to me.
I'll put an official complaint in, Claire. What about the ladies?
We've done it now, Lindsay. We've done it. They've done it.
Oh, he's been told he's now put your skin looks so smooth.
Perfect. Nah, too late now. Too late. Ship sailed now. Ship sailed.
Too late, Pete Yarwood.
Yeah,
too little, too
card's
late.
marked, Yarwood. Your card's marked.
Love
That's
it.
fantastic. Keep those comments coming in. Keep shouting out. That's brilliant.
Love it. Love it.
So I just want to introduce Alex Campbell here to talk a little bit to us today. Welcome, Alex. How are you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm not muted. Yeah, it's great to be here. I'm just going to talk a little bit about a little bit of a service that myself and a few friends of mine got together. It all kind of began from something I got involved with a couple of years ago called the Poverty Truth Commission, which is a commission that gets together people that have had lived experience of poverty, bringing them together with people that make the decisions, like the DWP, the council, the fire and the police, and such. And from that kind of thing, I got asked by a councillor, Caroline Jackson at Lancaster, what can we actually do to help our homeless people? What can we do to stop this revolving door system that seems to be going around? So I work at Walter Line House, which is an abstinence-based supported housing project for people with substance misuse problems, meeting them. But down the road also we have another building called Aldclyffe House, which is a building basically set up to rehouse complex needs, entrenched homeless people. And so basically this councillor just came in and asked me what can we do about this what can we do about this revolving door system that we seem to have? Well, we're okay at rehousing people, you know, we're fine at rehousing them. I'm not saying it's easy, but we managed to get them rehoused, and we get them into flats and things like that, and they end up going back to what is intentionally their comfort zone. And
Sorry about that.
that's all right. Yeah. So my first idea was a kind of a floating support kind of thing, whereas people would help people out with their bills, the doctor's appointments, and all the professional side of things that's needed to keep people rehoused.
Or often putting ourselves in.
But thankfully, if there's one good thing that's came out of COVID, it's been the fact that there's been quite a lot of money put into the homeless people, and so we have a floating support system now where people will go around and make sure that people's appointments are made, people's rents are paid, people's doctor's appointments are made, and things like that. But my basic point was this kind of self-stigma thing that's left with all of us, and I'm sure we all understand it, whether it's entrenched homelessness or addiction. I know when I kind of left Littledale Hall, where I did an amazing treatment there, and I left and went into supported housing, where every time that I went out for a coffee and things like that, I kind of thought that everybody was looking at me. Everybody knew my past. Everybody knew everybody knew the wrongs that I'd done, and I didn't feel like I had anything to offer anybody. So my idea was basically that we got together a befriending system, whereas so on top of the floating support, where your professional people will go around and make sure that all the bills are paid and things like that. Somebody will just knock on them doors and just say, "Let's go out for a coffee. Let's get out there. Let's get out into Lancaster, Morecambe, wherever it might be." And integrate them back into society, and just try and kill a little bit of that self-stigma that you kind of tend to carry through any kind of recovery. So basically, my idea it was an idea that myself and my friend came up with, Dusty, who was part of the Poverty Tooth Commission, who kind of helped me put it together, and fortunately through my contacts with the Poverty Tooth Commission, I managed to get on what's known as a homelessness awareness Zoom group to put our case across. That it would be really great if we could have some people with lived experience going out and befriending these people. People going out and giving them the chance that, we get all kinds of chances in recovery. Recovery is an amazing thing, and some people don't get the option of that recovery. We've rehoused people in Aldclyffe and that, and they've never really had the chance to get involved in any of the recovery kind of things that are out there, like the Well, Positive Futures, and places like that. So basically, what I basically did then was I rang round every manager of every recovery service in Lancaster. So I got hold of the Well communities. I got hold of Joe O'Brien at Well communities, who helped me so much. I got hold of Shannon from Oak Tree, which is a homelessness place in Lancaster, who helped us no end. Obviously, I had my manager involved, and I then got involved. I rang up and also got involved with the manager from the Pavilion Detox, and I just rang them all up basically and said, "Can you offer me a little bit of your time and your help? Because I have no idea. I'm a good support worker, and that's about as far as it goes with me. I have no idea about how to set these kind of things up." And so I just put it out there, and every single person from every single service just spared a little bit of their time, basically. So each individual service just gives a little bit of the time. I mean, Dusty, my friend, he helped with the funding bid, and who got involved, Yap from the CVS, who helped us write the funding bid. So we managed to get a funding bid written up, and we managed to get £10,000 together from the National Lottery for a paid facilitator to facilitate people with lived experience, just to knock on these people's doors and say, let's be friends, as it says on the tin. You know, let's be friends. Let's just go for a coffee. You know, let's get to know each other. You know, and from that, you know, it just kind of spiraled from that, really. And from that now, so we got our funding bid came through not long ago, and I've actually started dipping my toe into some befriending myself, because I've been able to do that under my own DBS, working for ACORN at the time, and obviously being involved with LUF House. And I'm at the moment befriending a young guy who normally would have been left to his own accords to move into a flat, and I'm able to pop round to his flat every day if I feel I need to, and just make sure he's doing all right. Go out for a coffee with him, things like that. Introduce him to positive futures. Introducing these people to places like positive futures, and then, well, these are expert places for people that are experts in integrating people back into society. You know, and we're very fortunate sometimes in recovery that we get them opportunities, but sometimes people slip through the net and don't get offered these opportunities. Especially if it's just homelessness without addiction. So from that, we're now 9 volunteers together. We've got together, and we meet regularly every Saturday, and we're just in the midst of getting our DBSs kind of sorted out. But for me, it was just that kind of revolving door system. You know, it's okay rehousing these people. You know, you rehouse them, you put them in the flat, and they're left to their own accords, and they become lonely. They don't feel a part of society. Every time they go out, I'm presuming that most people on here will know what I'm talking about when you get that feeling when you go out that everybody knows that you're an ex-addict. Or you think that everybody knows that, and it's that self-stigma, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That you create around yourself.
Yeah.
And so it's just about really beating that and defending these people and giving them the opportunity that a lot of us have in our early recovery that a lot of these people don't have. So from that, everything. You know, and everything's gone really, really well with it. Obviously, COVID's kind of got in the way of things. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just strongly believe that if these people are just given that chance, when we talk about the revolving door system, we're talking about people that, okay, we can rehouse them. We can find them ID, we can find them the birth certificates, we can find them this, we can find them that, we can get them rehoused. But inevitably they end up going back to what's known as their comfort zone. And their comfort zone is their pals. And the only pals that they really know. You know, so for me, it's about just giving these people another chance to move forward and reach the potential that we know each one of us really has. And on top of that, what I'd really like to put forward is the fact that for me, I'm not long, so I've been working now for 3 years near enough 3 years at Acorn Recovery, and it's very fresh in my mind just how much volunteer work benefited myself. So not only is it beneficial for the people that, that we're supporting, it's extremely beneficial for the people that are actually volunteering. It gives them a really good meaning. You know, it's such a great way to give back. So for me, it's just as important, really, for the people that are actually volunteering for us as it is for the people that we're actually supporting at the same time.
And that's the key thing. I think you've obviously identified a need and just done this amazing work. And like you say, that revolving door, there's a more positive revolving door as well. You put people through, train them up, and they can pass those skills on to people that were like me coming through. I did the exact same thing. I volunteered. You know, I had no time to spend using drugs, so I spent all my time getting out there and getting in groups and stuff. And that's exactly the kind of the legacy of sustainable recovery is only possible if you do that. If you equip those people that you talked about falling through the cracks with those skills. Really amazing work.
Yeah.
So
And
what was
like you say, Oscar, if you just kind of carry that work on, you know, there are so many people out there, you know, I work with them all the time here in Walter Lane House, you know, people that all they want to do is give back a little bit.
Yeah.
They want to be shown a little bit of value. They want all they need to be feel like they're needed a little bit. And it just kind of follows through, really. It's kind of common sense, really, isn't it?
They want to feel accepted, and they want to feel important, and they want to feel, you know, just as loved and valued as any other member of society.
getting that self-worth back, isn't it, when you've been, as I am, a recovering addict, you feel like you've lost everything. There is a definite stigma. And you feel like there's no hope, and you're never going to get a job, and you're not going to be accepted back into whatever normal is. You know, but a lot of those people won't even have basic skills. Chris Blenkard's just messaged in, you know, the running of a home, paying bills for the first time, budgeting money. You know, you can't, if you've been living on the street, you can't possibly begin to imagine starting.
Well, you don't kind of realise, Lindsay, you don't really kind of realise the value of kind of anything, really. And the whole idea, I think, for the befriending service is not just about getting people involved in places like the Well community and Positive Futures and places like that, which is really important. It's about getting around to these people's flats and creating a Christmas around them, things like that, creating the value of Christmas. Putting a tree up, watching a good film on television. You know what I mean? If somebody would have told me at one stage, oh, you know, you'll have a really good night, Alex, you know, watch a film at night, a few chocolates, sat on the couch. I won't swear, but, you know, I'd have basically wouldn't have understood that at all. And it's about creating and letting them know about the advantageous things around things like this, and things like family life.
Where did you say you were based, brother?
Lancaster.
Oh, it's too far away from me. But I was going to say I will give you all the help and support I can. Unfortunately, I'm in St Anne's, but anything that I can help you with, mate, I'm more than happy to. This is an amazing thing you're doing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, appreciate
that. That spirit of partnership, I'm sure you'll agree, Alex. Like you said, you did a ring round in Lancaster.
Yeah.
The spirit of partnership makes things possible. And whether that's, you know, people that have seen an organisation like yours, like Chris, and just said, listen, I'd give you everything, you know, and the same for organisation to organisation.
And that's what I kind of found, Oscar. You know, I rang up and, like I say, I'm not the best person. I'm not the most, and Lindsay will tell you, I'm not the most professional person in the world. I'm a damn good support worker. I'm not the kind of person that puts funding bids together and risk assessments and all that kind of carry on. But what I managed to do was was just get on the phone and put my case across, and everybody had to fall in love with what I was putting across. Basically, no one could really knock me back on it. And I'm, you know, we all have them transferable skills, don't we? You know, and I'm a good blagger at the end of the day.
You're not a blagger. I actually did the same rehab as Alex, no, not at the same time, but I had a massive, I was going to say I swear then, but I won't. Needed some support, shall we say. And Alex had me wandering around Williamson's Park, so he's just one of them people. He's a good, stable guy, and they're lucky to have you in Walter Lyons, and you've obviously taken on this new project with passion. Like I do with recovery. I think when you've been there on the bones of your backside, it's hard to imagine, and that's why I do what I do, because it's trying to give that back and that message of hope. You have got, can I just say again, because it's going mad again. I think if some of your lovelies at Walter Lyon House, I do believe, are watching. Jo Duffield, who is always on. Donna Feeney, she's off a detox and she's 1 day sober. Yes, Donna. Leanne Roberts, who was homeless last year, on and off in between hospitals, completely different now, in and after treatment and recovery. Inspirational message. I had another one there, if you just bear with me. I've got, Molly McConnell, I do believe, you know, our lovely Molly. Bev Webster, Stuart Watson, Matty Penn, Hannah Lodge, Mick Lodge, Gary Walsh, lovely Gary. I did, I think he's from St Anne's. I did treatment with our Gary. Chris Rowlands, Rachel Singleton, Donna Feeney, Jo Duffield, that was the one I was looking for. The homeless become your family. They understand each other, whether it's right or wrong. They don't know how to talk to other people in society because of that stigma. So it's like they've got their own, and it's integrating back into whatever a normal world is, isn't it? So
I mean, I kind of, sorry, I'm interrupting, Lindsay.
No, you carry on. I'm just trying to keep up with the comments. It's gone a bit mad again.
So I kind of got the opportunity to talk to a lot of councillors and quite what I would call blessed people in quite high up jobs involved in the council and the DWP and things like that. And they put me onto a Zoom meeting, and I had to try and explain to them what it was like walking around with this kind of self-stigma thing going on. So I sat back and I thought about it, and the way that I kind of explained it was, like I said, try and imagine yourselves going for a job interview, a really important job interview, and that feeling that you get in your stomach before that job interview. So it doesn't matter how professional you are, really, does it? Everybody that's gone for a job interview to better their lives or whatever goes through that feeling, kind of, oh shit, do you know what I mean? So I just said to them, basically, try and imagine that feeling and carry that around with you every single day, every time you go for coffee, every time you get on a bus.
It's a good description, is that, Alex? I get that.
Yeah, every time you get on a bus, every time you go and buy a sandwich from the shop, or every time you're walking around town, walk around with that feeling in your stomach, that knot in your stomach that you get before a job interview.
Well, I said obviously that I'm from St Anne's, so a little bit away. But when COVID is a lot back to normal and whatnot, I'd be more than happy to take a quick train down to you and give you some of my time and help out. Honestly, what an amazing thing you're doing. I'd be more than happy to give you my time, mate.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Is there any way we can share some of that information if people do want to get on board with the Let's Be Friend? It is Let's Be Friends, isn't it?
So if anybody,
Let's Be Friend.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to volunteer, they go onto Facebook and look up Let's Be Friends. Yeah.
Great stuff.
Then they'll find the advertisement there for volunteers.
Amazing.
We're also in the middle, actually, at the moment of looking, obviously, for a paid facilitator for these volunteers. and that's again something that I leave to Dusty and my professional friends to kind of deal with.
That's brilliant, but you know,
I'll post that on now.
Yeah, it's just as likely that anyone else could get it that a recovering addict is going to get that job. You know, it's possible. That's the thing.
But without any shadow of a doubt, Oscar. Yeah, I mean, we weighed up many years ago, didn't we? That recovering addicts help recovering addicts much more than your professional nurses, doctors, and psychologists. It's as simple as that.
What did you say, Kevin, the other day to me?
Go on.
It's training by experience. Is it training by experience or training by
experience?
That's it.
Yeah.
Expert by experience.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the one, because the gifts of recovery, like we've said, are many. Like for me personally, I've got my family back in my life, and you know, I have a loving partner and all those amazing things. But I was never taught how to pay bills and taxes and work and stuff like that. And it's all those things, all those skills like cooking, cleaning, all sorts of stuff that need passing on to some of these guys. And there's a need for it. And it's only through unifying that we can hopefully equip people to be better prepared for life.
The chat's gone a bit mad. I think I'm not sure what's happening. They're talking about Christmas trees now. Emily Kinder's putting a Christmas tree up. I don't know why that's inspired her to put up a Christmas tree in November, but it has.
Far too early.
Yes, so I'm not happy with that, because I don't. Stuart Watson, they're discussing Christmas trees. They're not paying attention to anything we're saying, so we may as well move on.
Well, I'm a Christmas lover. I have to hold my hand up. Yeah. And you know, it all kind of stems back to the fact that I never knew that whether I liked Christmas or not when I went into rehab. I didn't know what I liked.
No, do you know what, Alex? One of the best Christmases. Last Christmas, I was in Littledale Hall at the flats in rehab, and I went over the car park on Christmas Day, and actual Santa was there, so I was very, very excited.
Actual Santa?
He sounded like Trevor, who volunteers there, but it was definitely Santa, although he did sound like Trevor, but I was so excited. So it was really one of the best Christmases I've ever had. Was
it the real Santa, or did he have a northern accent?
No, don't take away my dreams, Chris. It was actual Santa.
I'm just asking the questions.
It's Santa This is that you mentioned.
To be honest, it's one of them, isn't it? When you're in the depths of addiction, and I drank for 30 plus years before I got sober, you don't take a great pleasure in much things, do you? And now I get quite excited putting on my own kettle.
And I think you carry a very good point there. You carry a very good point there, Lindsay. You know, and we tend to forget that what gets you kind of, it's okay, you know, in your recovery you learn all about your boundaries, you learn about the cycle of addiction, you learn about all the textbook kind of stuff about addiction and things like that. But if you don't learn how to enjoy occasions and things like that, and learn how to make the most of different occasions, then, you know, for me, that you're missing out on life, aren't you, a little bit?
Things that people take for granted, isn't it? Those little things, the little things that people do every day that don't realise actually that's really, really important. You know, having your own pair of slippers, things like that. You know, it's those little things that can just make you feel human, just feeling human, isn't it? Feeling like a human being and not just a commodity or someone that walks, you know, you walk past someone on the street. And that what you're doing, Alex, it's amazing. That bridge, that bridging the gap between that, getting out of, say, like a young person gets out of supported housing. They've gone from supported housing with workers in the building to just by themselves. There's nothing in between there. And you know, there's that expectation of, right, off you go now, and kids that are in care. Right, you're 18 now, you're out of care, you know, sling your hook, so to speak. But there's not, you know, there isn't that thing what Alex is doing to show people those simple life skills that everybody needs, that we all take for granted. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's, you know, I've definitely found the recovery community to be one of the most forgiving and unjudgmental for that reason. At the end of the day, no one should be looked down upon for not being able to, for never having experienced or been taught those skills, you know.
No.
But it's fantastic that we're making that positive change. Sorry, we've just got Lindsay back after some technical
A
difficulties.
slight, it's very technical stuff. What I've done is not the charging wiring.
Brilliant.
You know, a basic skill, which I'd forgotten. So sorry about that. Have I missed anything? I've completely lost track of my comments and Facebook and everything now, so I will get back on.
Oh, it's all right, because I
You
think
see,
we're
it's
going to
obviously, you can tell it's live. This is definitely not pre-recorded because all that would have been edited out.
Yes, exactly. We like it, you know, raw and live and direct.
It's real. It's real.
No, but really fantastic work, Alex. Thank you so much for coming on and
Fantastic work, mate. Honestly, inspiring.
Really brilliant. Like you said, everybody get on Facebook and search Let's Be Friends, how to get involved.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I think, Lindsay, I think there might be some more stuff to talk about because I believe Chris has got a couple of songs prepared for us as a special treat. He looks over the moon.
Yeah,
so I'll hand you over to our man.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for asking me to come back on after the pleasure of being brought on last time. It really did mean a lot to me to be asked once to do it, so to be asked again is just incredible. And so there's not a lot that I can offer people, you know, but the one thing that I do think I'm kind of blessed with is my music and the ability to sort of, even if they hate it and they're laughing at me, I'm putting a smile on their face either way, so I still win. Basically, I'm going to do 3 songs for you. Just bear with me 2 seconds as I switch over.
Pete Howard made a relevant point. Biden's won.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, never mind all that.
Well, honestly, I couldn't care less. Sorry, Pete Howard, but I'm really not in.
Yeah, he has. Can you hear me through that mic?
But thank you for that, Pete Howard.
You can hear me through the mic. Perfect. So I've got 3 songs for you today. I was going to do 3 completely new songs. However, when I came on, Lindsay sort of requested that I did one of the ones that I did last time. So like this song opening up seemed to sort of resonate and people enjoyed it and it spoke to a lot of people. So I'm going to kick off with this one again. It's by a band called Hollywood Undead and it's called Bullet. My legs are dangling on the edge. The bottom of the bottle is my only friend. I finger slit my wrist again and I'm gone, 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 gone. My legs are dangling on the edge. A stomach full of pills didn't work again. I put a bullet in my head and I'm gone, 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 gone. Gone too far, yeah, I'm gone again. It's gone on too long, tell you how it ends. I'm sitting on edge with my 2 best friends. One's a bottle of pills and one's a bottle of gin. I'm 20 stories up, yeah, up at the top. I polished off this bottle, now it's pushing me off. Asphalt to me has never looked so soft. I bet my mama found the letter, now she's calling the cops. I gotta take this opportunity before I miss it, cause now I hear the sirens in the off in the distance. Believe me then, I tell you that I've been persistent, cause I'm more scarred than my wrist is. Trying too long with too dull a knife, but tonight I made sure that I sharpened it twice. I never bought a suit before in my life, but when you go to meet God, you know you want to look nice. I survived and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Woo! My legs are dangling on the edge. The bottom of the bottle is my only friend. I think I slit my wrist again and I'm gone, 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 gone. My legs are dangling on the edge. A stomach full of pills didn't work again. I put a bullet in my head and I'm gone, gone, gone. We hit the sky, there goes the light. No more sunrise, it's almost night. When you can't sleep well, you can't dream. When you can't dream well, what's life mean? We feel a little pity, but we don't emphasize. The older getting older, watch a young man die. A mother and a son is someone you know. Smile at each other, realize you don't. You don't know what happened to the kids you raised. What happened to the father who swore he'd stay. I didn't know, cause you didn't stay. Now my mama feels guilt, yeah, my mama feels pain. When you were young, you never thought you'd die. Found out you could, but too scared to try. Looked in the mirror and you said goodbye. Climbed up to the roof to see if you could fly. So if I survive, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. My legs are dangling on the edge. The bottom of the bottle is my only friend. I think I slit my wrist again and I'm gone, 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 gone. My legs are dangling on the edge. A stomach full of pills didn't work again. I put a bullet in my head and I'm gone, gone, gone.
Brilliant, Chris.
Not finished yet.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Oh, you've got some love coming in there, Chris.
Thank you so much, guys. Honestly, it is, when I say that it's a pleasure to be asked to come back on for a second time, like, honest to God, it means so much to me. And like last time, I try and sort of link it in with what we're talking about and what we're doing. So this next song is it's pretty much like the set that I did last time. So I did like the same song opening, and then I do sort of like a down tempo one, and then we finish it off strong. So this next song is a bit of a down tempo one, a bit of an amuse bouche to get you ready for the end. This song's by my favorite band in the entire world. I named my firstborn son after the lead singer. And this song is about mental health. It's about feeling like crap. Remember, you are not alone. We're all in this together. This song is called Drown. What doesn't kill you makes you wish you were dead. Got a hole in my soul growing deeper and deeper, and I can't say one more moment of this silence. This loneliness is haunting me, and the weight of the world's getting harder and older. When it comes in waves, I close my eyes, hold my breath and let it bury me. Well, I'm not okay and it's not alright. Won't you drag the lane and bring me home again? Well, who will fix me now? Will darling when I'm down? Will save me from myself? Will darling me drown? Who will make me fight? Will drag me out alive? Will save me from myself? Don't let me drown. What doesn't destroy you will leave you broken instead. We got a hole in my soul growing deeper and deeper, and I can't say one more moment of this silence. This loneliness is haunting me, and the weight of the world's getting harder and older. It comes in waves. I close my eyes, hold my breath, and let it bury me. I'm not okay, and it's not alright. Won't you drag the leg and bring me home again? Well, who will fix me now? Darling, when I'm down, will save me from myself. Don't let me drown. Who will make me fine? Drag me out alive. Save me from myself. Don't let me drown. 'Cause you know that I can't do this on my own. 'Cause you know that I can't do this on my own. Well, you know that I can't do this on my own. 'Cause you know that I can't do this on my own. Well, who will fix me now? Who will fix me now? Who will fix me now? Well, who will fix me now? Darling, when I'm down, will save me from myself. Well, don't let me drown. Thank you.
Go on, Chris.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to take the headphones out for this next one because I can't be strapped down. Wait a minute. Oh, Christ.
Only in the Lancashire User Forum do you get a personal show from Chris.
Is anyone else warm? Is it just me?
Walk out, 'cause I'm
Just you,
mindful that
Chris.
this is actually live and people can see me. Trying to hold it down.
Well,
Brilliant, Chris. Brilliant.
thank you so much. Well, I said that this last one is going to be a little bit heavier, like the last time. So I missed something out of my introduction. My name is Chris Fogg. I'm the only solo metalcore vocalist that is a touring vocalist. I've been doing this 13 years, and every now and again, I say every now and again, all the time apart from this, I do have a tendency to go a little bit heavy. So unfortunately, I really do apologize if you don't like heavy music, but if you do, this one's for you. This goes out to President Biden, who has just won, and this goes out to every single other person watching. I'm sorry not to mention politics. Who cares about it? Hopefully, at the end of this lockdown, it will be the end. Thank you so much. It's called It Is the End. Well, allow me to introduce myself. They call me the dancing clown. And you must be Georgie. Did you hear my circus was in town? It seems you have a boat here. A storm blew our track. Just put your hands down here and take it if you really want it back. Oh, Georgie, you dress me sweet child. Stand right this way and grab your circus with a smile. Believe me, there's nothing to fear. When I faced on your flash, you see we all flowed down. I apologize. You get my eyes, you'll see who I'm on the next rate. Don't want them all, cause I'm starting for the kill. Feet on the floor and I pay on the body parts. I got some big fucking shoes to fill. Follow me and I'll show you the truth. The adaptation is like 10 lots of views. Follow me and I'll show you the truth. Face down in the fountain of youth. Just like Georgie, it's all out of it. So join me. Kept me at the big top going underground. You know we're not clowning around. Even with a smile in a fucking gear. Everything you know, everything you fear. Just another carnage that will never zoom. More than just a costume, red balloons. Coming back around every 27 years. Everything you know, everything you fear. You know what makes me smile? If I like you, I've been entangled in my twisted grin. Beat at the hour and heart, read on the body part. They say laughter's the best medicine. Follow me and I'll show you the truth. Face down in the just like Georgie, it's all out of it. So join me. Get me in the big top going underground. You know we're not clowning around. Even with a smile in a fucking ear. Everything you know. Just another carnage that will never zoom. More than just a costume, red balloons. Coming back around every 27 years. Everything you know, everything you fear. So let's Let's go, man. Well, believe it or not, we all float down here. It is the end. Let's go, man. Believe it or not, you'll disappear. We all float down here. Thank you so much for giving me this platform. I really, really hope that I did what I intended and put some smiles on those faces. Thank you to Kevin. Thank you to Lorna. Thank you to Oscar. Thank you so fucking much. I'm sorry for swearing, damn it. Thank you. My name's Chris Ford. If you're laughing at me, I don't care. Just don't smile.
No, we'll let you off with that once. Well done, everybody.
Sorry,
Chris Fogg, thank you very much.
That was good stuff, man.
That was brilliant, that, Chris.
Yeah.
Did anybody's sound go a bit wonky then, or is it just my end?
Not
Sounded
sure.
good to me. Sounded
Oh,
perfect.
I think it's just my end then. My sound went off a bit, so
Mine as well, Lindsay, at the end.
yeah, mine did. Mind you, that screechy bit scares me a little bit, so that's all right.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Honestly, it means the world to me to be asked. Thank you so much. Honestly, I love you all.
Can I just jump in, Oscar, before you move on, because I've stopped writing them down, in fact, because I can't keep up with them. Joe Duffield, I hope there's no kids next door. Time for bed.
No, my kids are downstairs.
Lorna, obviously. Lorna, love. Chris Fogg. Stuart Watson putting cheeky things on Facebook. How dare you? It's been a bit rude. I won't read that one out. Donna Feeney. You've put me off now, Stuart. Joe Duffield. Right, let me write. Barbara English, he puts so much emotion into what he does, it compels us to watch. Leanne Roberts, it's a belter, really doing himself proud. Emily Kinder, she did this last time you sang. She's determined she's going to get on the beach with you and do a scream with you.
I haven't forgot. Listen, at the end of lockdown, after Christmas, me and you are getting together. We're going to scream the beach. We're going to scream the pier down.
She's up for it again. She's put about 20 posts on. So yeah, Stuart Watson again. I'm going to have words with him. He's been a menace tonight. Yeah, a wow. A wow is just coming from someone. Leanne Watson's giving you a lot of love. Oh, it's our Scott Parker. And the lovely Darren Bird. All right, Elmer. Our Elmer's watching. Stuart Watson again. He's trying to put me off. I'm ringing him after this. So, yeah. Lots of love coming in, Chris. Thank you very much in that.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Thank you for asking me, honestly.
The fireworks are going off around me here, and I thought they were loud, but
I arranged that. I arranged that. It's like my personal pyro.
Yeah.
Paled into insignificance with that. Thank you.
No, that was absolutely brilliant. Chris Fogg, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just want to quickly introduce ourselves to the Balaclava blogger. Are you with us?
You there, Teddy?
He's been waiting all night. Don't say he's disappeared now.
He's here.
Is he there? My screens are different now. My screens have gone all little. Is it just me being?
No. Can you hear us, Teddy?
No worries.
No.
We'll come back. We'll come back. No problem. Just wanted to get a quick word in from there. We've also got Claire, who's lovingly donated one of the vouchers to us tonight. So do you want to say hello, Claire? How are you?
Big screen now. Mine's the same as Lindsay's. Are you getting my big head on one big screen?
Yeah.
Oh, no one needs that, do they, Lindsay? Ooh.
No, I'm not. I'm not happy, Claire. I'm like you. I'm just like, no, make me all. I've got one big screen and lots of little ones now. I don't know what's happened.
What about that?
No, it's the same.
No. Come on, you technical guys. It's no use asking.
What about that?
No, I've just got your close with your face, Kev. No one wants to see that.
Apologies to everybody watching at home. We're just having some technical issues.
Is it?
Making sure we're all spread
now I've got
rather than one big face.
I think it's sorted now.
Halloween's finished. No one needs
Is it?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? Just get her on screen?
No, it's sorted now.
Is it done now?
Yeah.
I'll go back in my cave.
Okay, we're back in the room.
Hi everyone, I'm Claire and I'm from We Are With You, and I've not donated the voucher, that's our organisation that's donated the voucher. I can't take credit, personal credit. For those of you that don't know, We Are With You are commissioned by Lancashire County Council to provide drug and alcohol support services for... Lindsay, you can't hear me?
Is it just me?
I can hear you, Claire.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'll carry on.
Ignore me, Claire. Sorry.
Don't worry. Yeah, so we provide drug and alcohol support services for young people under 25 in and around Lancashire. So we cover East, Central, and North. So you'll see a representative every so often. I think Elizabeth did the Central one last week, and Darren's going to do the East one next week, just to promote our service basically and let people know that we're still around, we're still offering support for anyone under 25 who's struggling. There is that crossover now, the 18 to 25 with us and adult services, so we're seeing a lot more people coming through our doors, which is brilliant. I've been answering all the calls over lockdown. I've had loads and loads of self-referrals, so it's been fantastic. So it's very easy to refer. Professionals can refer, people can ring up and make a referral themselves. We offer group work, educational sessions, do a lot of stuff in schools, early help, prevention, that type of stuff. We offer staff and professionals training as well. So we're just in the process of setting up like a tier 1 resource for professionals, which is where they can utilize that resource to ascertain what services are best for that young person that they're working with. So we'll be rolling that out hopefully before Christmas or in the new year. So we'll offer staff training around drugs and alcohol, basic awareness, current trends, themes, and then go through this tier 1 resource as well. So if people want to keep an eye out, anyone can hop on that really. If anybody wants to hop on, whoever's watching, it'll be an Eventbrite on our social media pages. So if you search We Are With You Lancashire on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, give us a like and a share and a follow. We've also got a face mask competition at the minute as well. The details are on our social media. So there's a separate Facebook and Instagram. So potentially you could win twice. The top prize is £100 voucher. And it's to design we've made it very clear now, because apparently one of my colleagues' friends had thought that it was a full face mask like Spider-Man. We thought in the current climate that people would just know it was one of those face masks. So if you've got any kids, or if you fancy having a go at designing a face mask, get them sent in to me. All the details are on there. You've got to like and share the page. I think £100 first prize, and then second prize and third prize, and then there's a five runners up that get a £10 voucher. So
Brilliant.
Yeah, have a little look at that. We are with you. We used to be called Ad Action. That's also worth mentioning. So formerly Ad Action.
Someone was asking. A friend of mine was asking about, was it Young Ad Action?
Yes.
Remind me again, because I can tell him if he's not watching. Because
with the whole service, because we're a national charity, the whole service rebranded in February. So we've just had a name change. Basically, it's exactly the same commission service. We're delivering the same things, but just a name change.
So Young Ad Action, as was, is now called
We Are With You Lancashire.
We Are With You Lancashire. Thank
or
you.
We Are With You in Lancashire, depending on what.
What about the referral forms, Claire? Because I remember when I used to refer into Young Ad Action, they were online. We could print the referral forms offline.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a niggle at the minute with our comms team, because they've changed all the websites. So it used to be on the old website where you could just go and click. I have asked for that to be added. If you do need a referral form, you can just ring me, contact me, or contact Kevin to contact me if anybody's unsure. But just give us a call if you're. It's a dead simple referral form. And I just usually email it out. It's just everyone sends it to our single point of contact email, and then it gets allocated to a worker. So every young person gets their own specific worker, and we do one-to-one work. And then what I've been working on as part of my role is to not reinvent the wheel and utilise all the great work that Red Rose is doing. And we're looking at some collaborative work together as well to set up more of a young person focus group, and OSCA's taking part in that as well. That'll just be internally for the sort of 16 to 25 bracket that are already accessing services, that'll be more suited in that kind of environment. We've also got at the minute running, we have a national web chat facility on our website. So if anyone's struggling with their substance use, if someone's on the verge of relapsing and they need somebody to just chat with instantly, they can go on the We Are With You website, and there's a web chat facility. I work on that as well as like an extra thing, and that's on until 9 o'clock in the weekdays, and then 10 till 4 Saturday, Sunday. If people do message through the night, it goes into an inbox and we pick them up the next day and then contact people. As you know, you'll set yourself, sometimes people will decide that they need help at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that may be the only time that they reach out. And if there's no one to reach out to, whereas actually if they can send this message to say I need some support, or whatever we wake up to on a Sunday morning, we reply to them there and try and catch them in that moment, which is brilliant. We've just recently launched a young person pilot web chat for the Northwest as well, and all the details can be found on our Facebook, Instagram pages. So that is specifically focused around young people. So if you're a young person and you want to speak to someone who's specialist, it's manned by our young person's workers, or if you're a concerned other, family member, professional, carer, you can come onto that on a Tuesday and Thursday and get specific advice. We signpost people onto different services. The same as you would if, I took a referral yesterday, for example, and at the time of referral, I referred her over to the your Hope and Beyond group that you've got. Hope and Beyond, yeah. So yeah. I asked her on the phone while I was there. Listen, Red Rose have got this brilliant group happening, would you be interested in doing that around emotional health and well-being? So I did that at the same time. So the web chat is a little bit similar to that, where we can source everything within the recovery community and try and get people engaged and connected that way. What else? Oh, I mustn't forget, I recruit and train volunteers as part of my role as well, and I'm always crying out for people that are from the recovery community. I mean, I open it up to anybody, anyone can volunteer, but always crying out for people in the recovery community. So if you're interested in working with young people, doing some early intervention type work, get in touch with me. Again, you can ask Kevin or Oscar for my details, or my details are plastered all over our Facebook pages. It's on hold at the minute. The volunteers that we've got at the moment are just sort of coming to our team meetings, engaging that way, utilising all of our training that we have on our online platform. One of our volunteers has supported a family group that we run. So we have family workers internally as well that can work with the parents of our young people, so we can keep it very separate. Sometimes they'll come together and meet and do a little bit of mediation. We also offer a sort of family drop-in on a Wednesday, but also our family workers can offer sort of one-off bits of support, and then potentially could offer further support if there's any family members out there that need anything family support wise. Again, all of those details are on our Facebook, Instagram, so give us a like and share. You could win. Get designing. At the moment, you could put a stick man on and you might win. You know what I mean? So get your entries in, answers on a postcard. I think I've covered everything. Any questions?
Well, I was just gonna jump in actually, Claire, because with one of our lovely volunteers, Jonathan Chapman, as we have some amazing people work like volunteers, don't we? They're on it on these comments. The stuff I can't keep up with, they're in there, which is just as well really, because I can't keep up with it. So Jonathan Chapman has shared your link. We are with you on our comments right now. So thanks,
Jonathan.
So thanks for that, Jonathan. He's a diamond. Dan Littlechild's watching. Cherie Glynn did jump in there, who I know. And yeah, and you mentioned the Hope and Beyond group. Yeah, all of our groups are incredible, I have to say. They helped me right from back in the COVID-1. I was just sort of coming, sort of quite early in recovery, coming out of rehab, and I don't think I'd have survived the outbreak without that connection.
I've been everyone that's been ringing up, Lindsay, I've been saying about. I mean, I did say to Glenn at one point, am I sending too many people? And it was like every other day I was like, Glenn and Scott, please can you contact this person? Please can you contact? But it's so important for people to get connected, especially more so now because everybody's isolated.
Absolutely.
And, the thing that's going to come out of this, I think, is that there's going to be people that have got problems with substances that would maybe never have even ever had a problem with a substance because the alcohol is on the increase. And I think we're going to have a real big shock. There's going to be a massive ripple effect, isn't there, from all of this?
Yeah. Well, I was talking to someone the other day actually, and people said, "Oh, you can't get out and you can't meet people." My connection's actually gone up since COVID because we've had to go onto this digital platform. And Red Rose, I know, have put on so many groups. Pete Yarwood's just saying we've had 40 people fill out the survey so far. So if people can go on our Facebook page, join Red Rose Recovery. The groups, there's a calendar on there. There's groups on every day. I think I did 7 hours worth on Monday this week. You're not on your own. I think it's just so important that people connect. It's more so now than before. So yeah, thanks for pointing out that group because I'd forgotten to mention them.
Well, Alison told me about it yesterday. I must keep Ali told me about it yesterday. I keep calling Alison. Ali told me about it yesterday. So we're finding a lot at the minute that, and you'll probably be along the same lines, and people will definitely be feeling it. I mean, I know I felt it. I live on my own. Luckily,
Yeah,
my friend lives down the road and her daughter, so we've got a little community. But that isolation and emotional health and well-being, it's kind of the substance use as per. There's always a lot of self-medicating, but it's kind of secondary to how people are feeling and their anxiety and all of that that's coming through. So that Hope and Beyond sounds exactly what people might need at the minute.
Yeah, I know there was a couple came on from where Alex works the other day from Walter Lyons, which was brilliant to see. I just think it's so important that people stay communicating more than ever now. So can't promote them enough. You're not on your own. We've got groups on every day. They've put more on an evening, on a weekend. Yeah. WhatsApp groups. So if you join our Red Rose page, you'll see there's always something out there. There's always a voice. There's always someone there. We've all been through it.
Yeah.
And knows how hard it is to. You can't do recovery on your own. Anyway, moving on.
No, absolutely dead right, and I think that that chat idea is fantastic, so people can at any time of the day get on and air off, what they need to, and at the same time because it's about getting as much recovery capital under your belt as possible. It's not about what kind of recovery is the best. It's what works for you. And if you can get on that website at night because you're struggling, and then get on a group like Hope and Beyond where you talk coping strategies and personal development tools and behavior change and stuff like that, you're winning.
The web chat, you definitely feel like sometimes when people are riding that craving wave and they're on it, and it's really, really high, and it's not even anywhere near shore yet. It's nowhere near shore. It's right out to sea, and they're riding on it. And sometimes they'll come on the web chat, and just having a conversation for half an hour gives that little bit of that thought of breaking it and getting to the shore and breaking that craving. And just that half an hour chat, just that little connection with somebody can maybe get them through another day until they can get to something else and connect with other people. It's just everything that everybody's doing is so important.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're dead right.
Yeah. There's so many people now that have just putting on agreeing with that connection. I think Alex will probably have learnt this because he was in the same rehab as me in Littledale, and the first couple of weeks we were made to watch this video, and it was about the opposite of addiction is connection. And now I say, you can't do it on your own. Oh, it's Glenn, our lovely Glenn. Has said it's lovely to see Claire on. So do you know our lovely Glen Island?
Oh, he's nice.
Isn't it funny how you mentioned Glenn's name and everyone goes,
oh, he is. He's a little charmer, isn't he?
Isn't he? Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not mentioned me voicemails. I often leave him singing voicemails.
Do you?
Yesterday was a particular corker. Yeah.
Can I just say, just in case he's watching, but I don't think he is, or if he watches it back, my Alfie, my youngest boy, he lives in the northeast, and while he was with me last week, we went on a Halloween group in fancy dress. I was Beetlejuice and he was the Grim Reaper, and we won a prize.
Brilliant.
And he was absolutely chuffed. So he went back to his dad's. So we said, well, you can still jump on. One of the guy that was running it, I was Scott, said, well, he can still come on from up there. I'd never even thought about it, to be honest. So he was sat up in the northeast, joining in with the group, and I did a quiz, and we did fireworks. And do you know what? It was just so special because they were all, joining in and saying, oh, Alfie, you were great. And he was sat there doing the quiz with his mum, but even though it was, 2 hours up the road, it was just fabulous. They've just, what I mean? It's that connect. See, so it made me connected, even though he's not here. there was other people with the kids behind, and you know, COVID's not getting in our way. Let me tell you, COVID is not getting in our way. I think
That's
Glenn
lovely.
said that last night. Actually, Glenn was on the group last night, and I think my Alfie, I won't say what he called him, but he was a little bit rude. I had to send an apology to him. He's got a new nickname. I'll leave it there.
Oh.
Come on, Oscar. Move on, because I'm witter.
Can I just say something, Lindsay? Can I
Go
jump
on,
in?
Alex.
I'm going to jump in. First of all, I need to really apologise because I just got up to go to the toilet and unplugged my laptop,
No,
which made me miss quite a lot of what Claire had to say.
Just what I did before, and I'm supposed to be part of the actual thing then.
You've heard it all before, Alex. You've heard all my spiel before.
I
you
know
don't
that.
need to hear me. You've heard it.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I would really like to say is that what's really important to me and always has been, but from the minute I got into recovery, when I got involved with the Amy Winehouse Foundation and Young Ad Action and such, was prevention rather than cure. Because unfortunately, the cure isn't so good. We might not like it, but the fact of the matter is, cure from addiction, the statistics aren't very good from it. And for me, it's so important. It's so important that we have things out there for young people to get involved in, and young people to get to grips with where they're going wrong at an early age before they end up wasting several years of their lives, like I did myself. So I'm quite massive with the prevention rather than the cure kind of thing. Prevention and cure, obviously. But yeah, so I was really devastated that I missed out on you, Claire. Sorry, I got up to go to the toilet and unplugged my laptop by accident, and it takes you about 10 minutes for my laptop to reboot.
Don't worry, Alex. But yeah, that again, it's powerful stuff, isn't it? You know, that's why it's really important for us to have volunteers and staff in recovery. There's nothing more powerful, you know, than
and it's really important. It's really important for me that we start having a voice about like the fact that there's no youth clubs open anymore, and places where people can go from dysfunctional families, places where young children can get away from toxic family lifestyle, just to get away for a little while. And give themselves a little bit of support themselves, and that's what's really lacking for me.
Yeah,
we've been sent a TED talk yesterday about contextual safeguarding. I don't know if anybody's heard of that. It's a TED talk. I can't remember the lady's name, but if you put in YouTube or on the TED thing, contextual safeguarding, it's mind-blowing. It's 15 minutes, but it's a wow 15 minutes around environments. You know, that sort of argument of removing someone from their environment and putting them, say, I'm talking about young people because I work for a young people service, but so someone's getting bullied in school, so rather than dealing with the bullying, they remove that child and put them in a different school. And she talks about someone that she was speaking to, and he was truanting from school, and he stopped truanting from school, but then he was always late to class. And when she'd spoken to him and got to this contextual stuff, it was because when the teacher wasn't there, he was getting assaulted. So so rather than dealing with actually what was happening around him and the environment and the teachers and in all of this, it's around all the other stuff. So she talks about this stairwell, that there was a lot of sexual assaults, and they would deal with the sexual assaults but not deal with the stairwell. What is happening with this stairwell, and why does this keep happening? So if you get 15 spare minutes, contextual safeguarding. Have a look. It was brilliant, really, really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I've gone off on a tangent there.
No, I think you're quite right. I think it's so important.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys. So I'm just going to... Hello.
Yeah, go on. I'm just saying Terry's getting a bit of push for the time.
Yeah, so can Terry hear us with a Balaclava blogger is going to make an appearance, I believe.
Balaclava blogger.
I certainly am. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, Terry.
Hey, hello.
Woo!
The Red Rose firm, the LUF Lounge, we're here. Hello, guys. Hope you're all well. I'm currently travelling down the motorway from John O'Groats back to sunny Lancashire after completing the 2,000 plus miles from John O'Groats to Land's End and back again. In aid, it's funny you've been talking about legacies and children in the same on the same show, and that's what I'm trying to do. Leave a legacy for my children, which will say, my dad rode from John O'Groats to Land's End and back, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it to obviously to raise. I'm going to be setting up my own company, which will be involved helping these kids who are going through antisocial behaviour and trying to stop them from going through systems of ending up in secure units, prison systems, going on that hamster wheel of ending up in the criminal justice system. And I want to move them away from that by teaching them art, photography, music, sports, boxing, and I've been on my own journey while I've been on this journey on the bike. It's been an internal journey as well. It's been absolutely mind-blowing. I've had times when I really have wanted to give up. But you know what? What's kept me going is a lot of things. People ringing me saying, come on, keep going. I've had a lot of people watching me on my Facebook Live every night. Just obviously too many people to mention, but they've been watching me every night as I go live, seeing where I'm at, seeing that I'm safe. People have paid for hotels for me. Obviously, a lot of people have sponsored me. And it's been, love of that has been absolutely superb. I've been on Radio Lancashire this morning. I've been on Lancashire Sport. Lancashire Post, sorry. I've been on there in their paper, and they're going to do a follow-up story, I believe. So, it's all been positive. What I've achieved. We're so much the physical side, it's more like the mental side, and I can ID with having mental health problems. I've been there myself, and I talk about it on my live feed. 2 years ago, I was on a motorway bridge, ready to kill myself, and that weren't no cry for help. That is it. I have had enough. I cannot take it anymore. My mind couldn't take it, and I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. So I went through the care system, and on this bike ride, I've been and so I've been haunted by obviously being abused in kids' homes from an early age. It's haunted me for many years, but you know what? I was able to go live. I went live on my Facebook, so I can't deny the fact that this stuff happened. Yeah, other people know about it. It's not a secret no more. It can't keep you sick anymore. So it's torturing yourself. Do you get what I mean? I've been torturing myself for so many years over this stuff through. And what I've had to do is I just outed it there and then. And you know what? The relief is so much better to say to people, listen, if I can help someone else by doing what I did there, then so be it. To be on a motorway bridge, wanting to kill yourself, then to ending up doing a story where I rode a bike from John O'Groats to Land's End and back again. It's been, honestly, I can't describe the feeling I've had from it. It's been so rewarding, challenging, but when the end product finishes, it's going to be so worth it. I've raised over £2,000 so far. I've had items donated to me to put up for auction. One set of the boxing gloves have gone for £500. So, I will get the funds. I will set up this charity, and I will B, helping kids not go down a road that I've been down myself. And that's the goal, try and help someone else. That's what we're going to do. Hello?
Terry,
You hear me? Yeah.
not only did you do John O'Groats, Land's End and back again, you also did the Way of the Roses too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's funny you should say that, Kevin, because we had a meeting, didn't we, at the Red Rose Recovery Office when I said to you what I'm doing. We set up, we had a meeting, and they said, how about doing the Way of the Roses first, which is 300 miles? And I said, yeah, all right. So I did. So part of my training for doing this big one was the Way of the Roses, which really ain't that much training. It was 300 miles in 3 days. And I did that. That was a week before I set off on this mammoth challenge of riding the length of the country. Yeah, so that was the only training I had. You know, I'm not a keen cyclist or anything like that. I've rode a bike as a kid. That's about it. I haven't took biking up as a hobby, but now I will be. I've really enjoyed the experience. It's given me freedom and it's given me time to think about myself and help my own mental health. You know, it's all for the positive. You know, so I can only advocate getting on a bike and riding just to help with your own mindset and you know, what more could I do? You know, riding a bike and it helps deal with your mental state of mind. You know, we put all my mind into a positive mindset. So since I've been on this, I've been positive all the way through this bike ride, but I have had blips where I've just thought, I want to throw this towel in. But then you realise why you're doing it, and you can't throw this towel in, you just got to keep on going. I'm one of them people who've had that much, I wouldn't say self-belief, but I'd say determination. I've had determination all my life. Determined to do something, I'm going to do it. If I say I'm going to do something, I try to do it to the best of my ability. And I suppose that's helped me in good stead to do this bike ride, you know.
Can I just ask you, Terry, because I have followed you from the day you set off. I've followed you live every day. I've heard you on the radio this morning.
Yeah.
And it's just, it pops up all the time on my Facebook, and I'm just thinking, oh, Mark, I just keep shouting a go, Terry, because I don't even know what else to say. It's just, and I know you've done over 2,000 miles?
2,000 miles, yeah.
What date did you set off? Because I've lost track.
So apparently it worked out today. I did set off on the, so I set off from Blackpool on the 17th. That weren't on my bike, that was just to get up to John O'Groats. So I started riding the bike on the 18th of September, yeah. Yeah.
We're in November now, Terry. Have you?
I've lost dates. I haven't even been thinking what date it is.
I'm not surprised.
17th I set off, and but I had in that 17 from 17th until yesterday when I completed, I had 6 days out as well. Do you remember? If you watched the lives, I stayed at my sister's for 3 days.
Yeah.
She's got a brain tumour. She's going to have a major operation, but they can't do it at this moment in time. And I thought spending time with my family is really important at that time, so I have to stay with her for 3 days. And obviously, I've got a partner, a young baby, and I spent 3 days with them because who knows when I was going to get back. You know, so I thought family time is really important, and I have to stress that I've lost some people along the way. Have died since I've been on this bike ride, as you all know. One through mental health, he committed suicide, and one through taking dodgy prescription drugs when he's bought over the internet, you know.
Is he there?
Okay, Terry, it's breaking up, lad.
I've been able to deal with it. It's been a long. Sorry, yeah. Hello.
Yeah, you there?
We can hear you again now, mate.
Yeah. So obviously it's been a tough challenge, but lots of people sponsored me and donated. Now I've got to name some of the people who donated. Honestly, not donations. I can't thank everyone enough, but people who sponsored me, I need to thank them. And obviously I've got a little platform here now, which will help. I didn't get time this morning to thank them all on the radio, obviously, but I want to thank so many people. So obviously, I want to thank first and foremost Red Rose Recovery as well, because they supported me, helped me, sponsored me in aspects of they give me kit, they help me, you know, on the coast to coast, and then on this ride support me. So that's Pete, Kevin, yourself, you were there involved from day one, and I told you what I was going to do. So I want to thank you, Peter, Emma, honestly, JFH, Shuby Morrison, and Clinton Lee. They've helped me also and sponsored me. I want to help. I want to mention on digital media, and that is Janet Thornley, who not only donated, she sponsored me as well, and she owns On Power. So, and also, not only did she sponsor me and donate, her daughter also, Charlotte Southall, donated and also sponsored me, and that is what is it, On Media Group, isn't it? On Media Group, yeah. So they sponsored me and donated, so I want to thank them as well. There's loads. Highfield, Hannon, David Oakes, thank you. I'm trying not want to forget any of them. Simon Thompson from Wire Cycle Fix, who supplied a bike. Terry Nelson, obviously Jigsaw Recovery, you've seen what he did for me. He was with me for the first 5 days, and then he's just brought me down to Gretna Green and dropped me off with my other friends, Lee, Mac and Charlotte, who are driving me now the rest of the way to Lancashire. So I've got to thank them for doing what they've done. So many people I need to thank. Chris Rowlandson from Daisy Gecko, YouTube, he sponsored me. So Colin McGurk, MP Nutrition, they sponsored me. Jake Adams from Mina Media Group, he sponsored me. Honestly, it's been absolutely fantastic the support I've had for this, and lots of people donate. But most of all, I want to thank the people who watch my live videos, and the story doesn't end there, guys. You know, I will be doing something crazy, even crazier next, and I believe I've said I will roller skate. I can't even roller skate, by the way, guys. I know when I said I'm gonna do I'm gonna ride my bike from John O'Groats to Land's End.
Mad.
I'm back, and I said I'm gonna. So now the next one is I'm going to learn to roller skate, so I can roller skate from Blackpool Tower to Paris Tower. What do you think about that, guys?
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So
Brilliant.
that's the next one.
That would be insane.
You are a bit mad like, Terry.
But you've got to be mad to be able to complete things like this. You've got to have your own self-belief, I believe. And yeah, I am mad, and hopefully we'll raise lots of money. So my first charity fundraiser.
I want to ask if you can still walk, because I struggle to get off my beanbag, and so
it's been a big
cycling 2,000 miles is just like
yeah, it's insane. So what happens is your body does slowly repair itself. Your body's a wonderful tool. It'll get used to you riding your bike every day. You know, you will get used to it. But what happens is, once you stop, you seize up. But then as soon as you get back on the bike, it goes again. But as soon as you stop again, you seize up. So it's a constant battle with like rubbing lotions. Yeah.
Can't hear that, anyone?
Yeah, it's breaking up.
Breaking up. I think he's suggesting I keep rolling on and off my beanbag. I think that's what the message is.
Keep rolling off your beanbag?
Yeah. Well, that's as...
What are you doing on your beanbag?
Well, it's a big beanbag, and I'm a bit overweight and a bit old, so I struggle. I'm just thinking the difference between your body repairing itself. I think I've got the wrong kind of body.
No, you haven't.
Did you just say you're overweight?
No.
Right, let's not discuss that now.
No, yeah, listen.
I'm very unfit, shall we say?
Oh,
Less
that's
of
okay.
that.
A small step, yeah, it's a step in the right direction, no matter how small. Do you know what I mean? Rolling off the beanbag soon, you'll be jumping up off the beanbag. You just got to keep on going and believe in yourself. You know, if you want to achieve something, you can achieve it. You just got to have a bit of self-belief. Being overweight is not the end of the your body will get used to getting up off that beanbag, and you learn to do it quicker, and you lose weight. You know, exercise is vitally important for your mental health. Honestly,
Yeah.
a lot of people, I didn't really used to get the connection until I've done it myself. You know, people say, "Oh, exercise is so good for you," and you think it's not. But until I've done something myself, like I realised a whole lot of the benefits for it. You know what I mean? It's been absolutely superb for my mental state of mind. Honestly, I've had to remain positive an awful lot, and I have done, and I've become more spiritual within myself because of this journey. Do you get what I mean? I've learned so much about Terry on this journey. I've had lots of time to think on what I want out of life and what am I going to achieve. You know, if you believe something, it's like a vision board. You believe it, you vision it, you can get it. And that's all I've been doing. You know, I believe I could do this bike ride, probably when no one else could. But we've done it, you know. And listen, guys, if people haven't donated and you would like to donate, the page is still going, the GoFundMe page. Obviously, it's called the Balaclava Blogger. Have a look, donate if you can, share it. You know, because the end goal isn't finished yet. Got to get the bus and do what we're going to do. We're going to have the youth club, the education centre upstairs. It's going to be a wonderful thing. So you can watch the story unfold, and I will be going live, giving you all updates of what's happening to the money, what's happening to the bus. You know, once I get enough to start it up, we're going to do it. And I've got bids going into other organisations to help with funding. So just watch this space, guys. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I just want to say there has been a couple of people, there's a few, well, obviously the love on here is incredible.
Yeah.
Barbara English, because she's lost loads of weight. In fact, Barbara sent me a task. It's what we have to do. We did a group the other day, and we were trying to set ourselves goals. So
Right.
it sort of pales into insignificance when you've just biked 2,000 miles. But mine was how many squats I can do while the kettle boils.
Right, yeah. No, but
The answer is not many.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you can only do one squat while the kettle's boiled. Where are you going?
I think, well, I'm not going to go into that because I'm just going to embarrass myself. But there is a few people mentioning things that our lovely Darren Bird about sponsoring. So it's the Balaclava Blogger. If anyone would like to donate.
It's on a GoFundMe page though. It's on GoFundMe.
GoFundMe page, the Balaclava Blogger. Yeah, you've got so much. I mean, for the people that haven't, I followed you.
Yeah. Lots of people followed me from the start, and they've been there all the way through, and like die-hard Balaclava Blogger fans. It's been mental.
Yeah.
You know, every time I turn on, they're there straight away, and I just think, wow.
I'll give you page share on my company website and on my Twitter as well after this, mate.
Oh, thank you, absolutely brilliant, honestly.
Oh, the lovely Leanne Templeton. I shared a flat with her. Hello, Leanne Templeton. Is there a link for that? Is it, or what was the giving page?
Yeah, I've got a link. I can.
Is there any way we can share that, Oscar, or not? Because I'm a bit rubbish with stuff like that.
I'll quickly try and find it.
Yeah.
Would you do that, Chris? Thank you.
If anyone's on my.
No.
Oh, Chris can do it. Right. Yeah. I have got the link there. If anyone's on my, I think you're on my Facebook anyway, Lindsay, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Lindsay?
Yeah.
If someone can get it, it's on there. It's on
shared,
Facebook.
Lindsay.
Now Hannah Lodge as well. I'll just she's just give us a love.
Honestly,
yeah, you've just got so much. I know you've been following. And think at one point I was heading north to pick my children up as you were coming down. And in my wisdom, how I didn't crash, I don't know, because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to look out for Terry on the way home. As if I could just like drive past and go, oh, and he'd know who I was, you know, not even. I was so excited thinking I was going to pass him on the way.
Really,
Absolutely
really
good.
inspirational stuff, man.
Oh, there we go. Chris has shared that. Thank you, Chris.
My pleasure.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
My
Brilliant.
pleasure.
Thank
I'm
you,
following you on
Thank
Twitter now
you.
as well, mate.
Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. That's brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, so
You.
the story doesn't end here, guys. If we've still got to go. Well, guess what? I have just landed back in Blackpool. We're here.
Yay!
I'm going to go and see my little baby daughter for the first time in a long time. And my
You could
partner,
have took us
obviously.
through the lights there, Terry.
They're
They're
off
not
now.
on because of lockdown. They've turned
They're
off.
off now.
A waste of bulbs.
Apparently they're going back on after lockdowns happen, so they're going to extend them.
Oh, right, okay.
So, guys, honestly, I'm going to have to love you, please. But honestly, thanks for letting me share my bit of a story on your show. And I love the music. That was great. And
Thanks,
Chuffed to
Terry.
bits.
thanks what you're all doing. It's absolutely amazing.
Go
Thank
and
you for
rest
coming
your
on, Terry.
legs and have an ice bath or something.
Well done, mate.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
man.
Take care, everybody.
Bye,
You too.
Terry.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well done.
We've got time for the wheel, Oscar.
Yeah, so the Bother Blogger, that was brilliant. Yeah,
Brilliant.
sorry, close to wrapping up time now, so we're just going to pick the winner.
Can I just say, Lackland says, hi, Uncle Alex. That means nothing to me, so I guess it means Alex. Chris Brady.
That's Chris's little one, yeah.
Oh, says hi, Uncle Alex.
Oh,
I had to
much
get
love-
that. I can't leave
much
that
love
out,
to
can I?
Lackland. Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Lovely family.
I think so. I'm led to believe that our hostess with the most is going to don a sequin boob tube for the prize wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Come on,
what
Oscar.
rumour says anyway.
You say someone's donating a boob tube?
No, he's
No,
wearing
just gonna
one.
wear one.
That's what they wear, isn't it? The old school Price is Right and all that sort of stuff.
I was gonna say, what a prize.
Listen,
Double prize tonight. Before you do it, Oscar, we've got an extra prize off the lovely Claire. So we've got £40 tonight. So even if you're not watching this live and you're watching it on, oh look, there's proof. £20 boots, £20 Asda, I believe. Like and share, please, please, please like and share. Even if you're not watching this live and you're watching it back, you've got until next week to like and share. And you'll be put on the prize wheel and you've got a chance to win a prize every week.
We've got that face mask competition as well on the We Are With You Lancashire social media. £100 top prize, £100.
Woo!
Send your
Gotta be
pictures
in it to win it.
You gotta be in it to
people.
win it.
To win it.
Brilliant. Well, I shall get the wheels spinning.
Come on. Can I be lucky twice? I won it the week before last. I was well chuffed.
Here we go. Can we see?
Yeah, yeah.
For a wonderful.
Does anyone Oh, I can see Darren Burns' name. Leanne Roberts.
Let's give it a spin.
Daly.
You're not there, Lindsay.
Why's my name not on there?
Excuse.
No,
How did you
it's
leave
all,
Can
me
we
out?
stop it and write them on?
it's all in the list. They should all be on the list.
What's that about?
Come
All the
on,
last-
put Chris on there.
Hey,
Put Chris's name on there.
I cannot believe you missed my name out.
Come on.
He's actually putting it on. Put mine on 6 times, Oscar.
it didn't come on. Did likes and shares? Did you like and share it, Chris?
Come on.
I've just put the GoFundMe page up. I have actually shared it, actually. I can't, but do you know what, mate?
Okay.
We were friends.
Yeah. Who else is there?
Oh, Dan Littlechild's got a complaint and he's like, where's my name?
Has he got a complaint in, has it, Dan? Right, put Dan on.
Unbelievable.
Put Dan
We'll be here all night. We'll
Put
be
Dan
here all
on,
night.
Oscar. Come on.
What's this about staff being put on?
Nothing. Oh, there's Emily Kinder.
Can I
Come on.
spin?
Has it started yet?
Can I spin it now?
Yeah, spin it. Sorry.
Brilliant.
thought you-
Here we go.
I thought that's how it was.
You know what, mate? I'm blocking your number after this. Hey!
Oh, Brown.
Well,
anybody
know
Bob
Bob?
Brown then.
Oh, Emily's convinced she's won.
Who is
Emily,
Bob
your
Brown?
name is not Bob Brown.
It's Bob
Sorry.
Brown.
Does anybody know him, Bob Brown?
Big Bobby B.
Big Bobby Brown. Is it Bobby Brown or is it?
Get in touch with Bob Brown.
Does anyone know Bob Brown?
How does someone that no one knows won it? But
I bet it's,
my name out, honestly, mate. That's it.
I bet it's someone's Uncle Bob or something, isn't it? And they've just snuck it on.
I'll post it out.
You've just made that name
Thank
up.
you. We'll do the same.
Right. We've got a
We'll
winner.
find out who he was off Facebook.
Oh, Emily's changed her name and she said her name's Bobby Brown now. So
Bob Brown or Bobby Brown.
well, I'll see what I can do, Emily.
Bobby Brown Jr.
Brilliant.
And Chris Grady says it's an alias for Chris Grady.
Yeah.
So they're all
I'm sure.
pushing the luck on me tonight. They're pushing the luck.
What are we going to do if we can't find him?
No,
I
we
think
can
they'll
find him.
roll it over.
We can find him.
Right.
We can find him. Brilliant. So well done, Bob Brown. £40
Right.
award. So I believe that's it. Thank
we're at
you
the end, I
very
think.
much, everybody. We are, but I believe, if it's okay with him, the elusive and wonderful Chris Fogg is going to be donning the microphone one more time as we close up. So just a quick thank you to everybody for coming on. Alex and Claire, you've been brilliant. Balaclava blogger, fantastic, all of you guys. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like and share. Have a wonderful night. And here's Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Probably shouldn't have given him more time to set up, but
No sound yet, Chris. Shall I sing while we've got a lull?
I can sing. Do you want me to sing a little bit, Linz?
Go on, Alex.
Look for the bare necessities, simple bare necessities.
Go on,
Forget
Claire.
about your worries and your strife.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
That's
Yeah.
why I'm back in
There we go.
recipes.
We're out, Alex. Now we're out.
I forgot to turn the actual microphone system on. Rookie mistake, because I set it all down before when I finished. So thank you so much, guys. Honestly, it's been a pleasure. I can't believe that you guys have asked for one more. That means the world to me. I thought you'd all either be laughing or running around and logging off and never coming back on. So thank you so much. I'm going to finish this off with a song called Shadow Moses by Bring Me the Horizon. I hope you've enjoyed the show tonight, guys. Thank you so much to everybody.
Can you tell from the look in your eyes? We live our lives and we're ready to die. Well, can you tell from the look in your eyes? We live our lives and we're ready to die. Facebook, yeah, we yeah. 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 I'm gonna bury you and cover the tracks. You like to take me with your golden arms, wanna bury you. Cut your loves and sever the pieces into the cracks. Bury your pieces, bury your what's that will never die. Yeah.
I'm going to take this off.
Well, can you tell from the look in your eyes? We're going nowhere. We live our lives and we're ready to die. We're going nowhere. Well, you can run, but you'll never escape. Over potato. Will we ever see? Yes, yes, Sam Potato, over and over. Rise from the top to say, secrets don't sleep till it's took to the grave. Signal the sirens, rally the troops. Facebook Live. Can you tell from the look in your eyes? We live our lives and we're ready to die. We're going nowhere. Well, you can run, but you'll never escape. Well, we gotta see the end. We're going nowhere. We can tell from the look in your eyes. We're going nowhere. We live our lives, we're ready to die. You're going nowhere. Well, you can run, but you'll never escape. Will we ever see the end? We're going, yes, yes, Sam Potato. Yes, yes, Sam Potato, over and over. Thank you so much, guys. I genuinely hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Go on, Chris.
Brilliant again, Chris. Every time.
Quality. I can never beat a bit of Bring Me the Horizon, but that was sick.
Yeah. And Lindsay can take responsibility for the finger.
Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry. Sorry.
Goodness.
All right, Chris.
When he told me he chose that song, I said, "What the F?" But
Sorry. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
I'm not
guys.
getting the
Honestly, honestly, thank you. It means the world to
Chris,
me.
that was outstanding again.
Thank you so
Always.
much, Kev. You and Oscar, just as much as Lorna, mean the world to me. Thank you so much. I really can't tell you how much you guys are amazing and how much you're helping me. So thank you so much.
thank you, Chris. Brilliant.
Enjoy
That
the
was
rest of the
fantastic.
evening, guys. Woo!
Is everyone happy?
The end.
I hope I didn't wake the neighbours.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all so much for
My
coming on.
pleasure. Thank
Brilliant,
you so much,
Steve.
guys.
Chris, I'll call you tomorrow, yeah?
All right, brother.
All right, good man.
Night all.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye, everybody.
Thanks,
Take
everyone.
care, everybody.
You too. See you later, guys.